Bartz! Where have you been?
Zidane! Squall, you came too!
You look alright.
Yeah, I managed to get away from a lot of mean-looking guys. But never mind that. Look at this! I nicked this crystal from them. Looks like I win.
I don't believe it. And here I was, actually worried about you.
Wait, don't touch!
Zidane!
We finally meet again.
Kuja!
You have such a considerate friend. He didn't even think twice before delivering you my trap.
So it's all your fault, huh? What did you do to my friends?
You're still worried about others in this situation? Such recklessness.
Just answer me.
Don't like being alone? What would you do if you were to lose that which you were trying to protect?
What?
As one who shares your fate, I simply had to see how your heart would break upon realizing how powerless you truly are. Your friends will get hurt, and there is nothing you can do. Like a bird trapped in a cage, you can only listen as they scream in terror.
Shut up!
I'll be looking forward to your solo performance.
Guys?
Hello and welcome back to Hell. I'm just kidding, this is just Chaos' side of the map. We are actually right in front of his doorstep. Obviously it's not a place you want to be, it's not a great vacation spot or anything. It does look cool though, with all the red. As you can see, Chaos likes to live on a floating volcano island. I mean, it's a pretty cool lair to have, I have to admit. Not where I would personally live. So, I think it's a pretty good idea to get out of here. We'll be returning later, of course, when we have our party and decided to go murder Chaos. But for now, we'll just be stealing his treasure and leaving like the thieves we are. So I don't really know what to think about Zidane's chapter or this plot development. I think personally it's a little forced. But I mean, it is a Final Fantasy game. I'm just saying that the writing could possibly have been better. Oh, this map. It's not my favorite. I have a lot of bad memories on this map. It's pretty much a hallway. This center castle functions as a giant wall. So when you're up against characters like the Cloud of Darkness, who has a huge range on her attacks, you're gonna have a bad time. Not now, of course, since the AI is still in baby mode. But later on, we'll definitely be feeling some pain on this map. So this is just a sneak peek. I think it's actually Exdef's castle from Final Fantasy IV.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
So I just I don't equip Booster 8 because I had some other stuff equipped that I had to show off first, which I kind of regret that I did because it isn't all that good. So there's little gates so you can grind up if you need to do that. I am personally not a fan of grinding in any RPG game, so I don't see why I would in Dissidia. I'm just kidding. There'll be plenty of grinding later, mostly off screen.
Guys, I don't... What should I do? Today's not a good day for a date.
Zidane, don't be afraid.
But I'm powerless. There's nothing I can do for them.
There is always something that can be done. Is there not?
But it might be too late.
Your friends believe in you. They do not think you will fail. You should believe in them.
Believe in them.
Your friends are strong.
Yeah. You're right. They aren't the type to get beat up that easily. I have to make sure they're all right. That's the least I can do. Thanks a lot, Cosmos. Wow. I guess I must really look pathetic. It's usually me who's cheering up the ladies.
Your gentleness is also your strength.
Cosmos! Gotta stay sure of myself.
And the character angst is already over. I really like it when characters get over their problems so quickly, so we don't have to spend several hours with characters crying about their misfortune. But back to the game. So it turns out that well, that was a little bit premature. But anyways, these gold fights, which is probably how I'm going to talk about them from now on, they typically have well, they have the same concept in mind. They have a huge threat, but they are also really weak. In this case, if I had this fight go on for longer than 20 seconds, she would have tripled her bravery and would be able to one-shot kill me. On the other side though, you only have to hit her once with any bravery attack and the fight is over, so I want to say they're hard, but they're not.
I'll take you on. This is it. Fly away!
So here we have Stellar Circle. I think it's Zidane's weakest attack. It has low range, although it's very hard to hit with it, because you have to be on the ground and on an opponent, preferably. That is its intended use, but due to how the camera works in Dissidia, you're gonna have a really hard time to get a feel from when the opponent is directly above you. Not only that, but the attack also takes a little bit to activate, so it's not an immediate counter to any attack that's being made against you from above. Which basically means that the attack is useless. Or at the very least, very hard to use in any real combat.
Burn it up! There! Burn it up! What's the matter? Not feeling it? Come on!
I think this is the second time we fight Cecil, and this time we'll be fighting him for a bit longer than the last time. Cecil's gimmick is that he has two forms he can change between. Paladin form for his air attacks and Dark Knight for his ground attacks. That's pretty much all we need to know about Cecil for now. Despite his paladin form being specialized for air combat, his attacks are actually pretty easy to avoid and to punish. But maybe that was just because the AI is bad with him.
What's the matter? Not feeling it?
I included this fight to showcase the difference between
This is it.
a hard Kuja and an easy Kuja. This is, of course, being the easy one. I mean, it's nothing new. It has predictable attacks. He isn't all that aggressive. I mean, it's nothing we haven't seen before, right? Well, technically we have fought Kuja before in Duodecim.
What's the matter?
But
Not
this
feeling
Kuja
it?
we are gonna go up against now is a little harder, to say the least.
Kuja, get out of my way.
As if you have any place to go.
I'm going back to my friends.
Why not surrender? Do you despise being alone that much?
I just believe in them.
Believe in others? Why do you persist with this mummer's farce?
Believing in my friends isn't a game. You should know. You've got friends, right?
Friends, don't you dare associate me with those animals.
But
You've disappointed me. I wanted so much to enjoy this hopeless tragedy. What an utter failure! It's time to close the curtains to this silly drama. Let me perform a piece for you. It's your requiem.
you call that music?
Just playing the overture.
Of course you are. Now I'm playing the finale.
A silly drama indeed. So Kuja is equipped for X mode, although not quite as extensively as we'll see later on.
This is a tragedy, you know.
But I mean, listen, I think it's pretty hard to take this chapter seriously. The main villain is a dude wearing a thong. That being said, he is relatively hard to fight. Mostly because he actually blocks, I think, which is a huge weakness for me. But his attacks also has long range, actually.
One down.
Well now.
He hasn't even used his most dangerous attacks yet, and I'm already in trouble. That was the case of me losing.
This is a tragedy, you know.
And it didn't even show off his most dangerous moves.
Time to get serious.
This time around things will go differently, because no one wants to see me lose continuously. So spoiler, I guess.
One down.
I can't really say why this fight is going differently. It just is.
And for the final touch, fly away.
So the thing about characters with long-range bravery attacks is that they are much easier to block because of their huge range. So as long as you remember that you actually can block and that you should block against them, you're going to be relatively fine. Provided you have the reflexes to do so, of course. So, Fourth Symphony is dangerous, but not as dangerous as Ultima is. So Ultima is an attack that launches immediately above you, and if you're already in the air, then you're doing dodge moves in the air, you're actually gaining air. So you go further up as you continue to dodge, moving yourself closer to the launch point of Ultima. Basically, Ultima is close to impossible to dodge while you're in midair, in my opinion. Or at the very least, I haven't figured out a way to dodge it reliably.
Time to get serious. Dodge this. Take that. Take that. Well now. Not over yet.
that, we are finally done with Zidane's chapter. I'll be seeing you next time, after these cutscenes.
What's the matter? Not feeling it? As long as I have my friends, losing just isn't an option. Kuja, tell me something. Is it really so hard to trust in someone?
What good is trust? You cling to others only because you are helpless, alone.
But if you have trust in others, then you're never alone.
Cease with the noise! I've heard enough. Never. When the curtain falls, it is I who shall bask in the applause.
Kuja. Yeah. Is that? Hey! I have friends who believe in me. That's how I'm able to face any hardship. That's how it's always been. And that's how it'll always be. I'm going back to where I belong.
Unwavering trust in his friends turned his fear into courage. No matter how deep the world's despair, the shining light of trust will never fade. With the pursuit for his crystal at an end, he calls out to his dear friends.
So that's finally our first crystal done. And it's marked with a cute little symbol on our card.